Yeah, sure. Okay, are you ready? I must speak here by theory alone. Say not that which I know, but that which I suppose to be most probable. I think my first thought when I started reading it was how to kind of like portray like these like really oppositional characters and this really like iconic story. How to do it justice. He was perfectly cool and made no resistance, but gave me one look so ugly that it brought out the sweat on me, like running. Because I'm dyslexic as well, so I find reading out loud quite difficult usually, but there's something about this story that just really flowed, and I think there's a reason why it's so famous and so widely read and studied. It's what happens when you have to print your stuff out on like special paper. Like usually it's in like tiny handwriting and you've got like 3 times as much text on the page, but like I couldn't hack it. So that's printed double-sided for me in big handwriting. My English teacher would be disappointed, I think. I never got the chance to study it at school, so it was a real joy to be able to discover this story fully anew with fresh eyes. In the course of my life, which had been, after all, 9/10 a life of effort, virtue and control, it had been much less exercised and much less exhausted. Sound good? I hope listeners are kind of drawn into the world of the story and can kind of imagine themselves being in a foggy, misty Victorian London cobbled street and kind of like get that, you know, like that kind of feeling of like impending calamity, that something round the corner might be about to go really scandalously wrong. I hope I've managed to create some of that tension and that atmosphere. I feel like you could have given me that note a lot earlier. Yeah. It's a bit difficult getting it after 118 pages, but thank you anyway, man. One day, mate, one day.